Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome. Please subscribe. If you find the information beneficial, please hit that like button. Consider becoming a member, and to learn more about me, learn more about my company, please check out the links below. Now, in addition to that, if you would please, in the comment section below, put in the name of the city you're in, watching today, and then also include with that any challenges that you're facing in your business, and perhaps that will be included on a future video that we do here on the channel. And so with that said, let's get into our topic here today, and it's 3 keys to identifying and fixing an inefficient marketing process. 3 keys to identifying and fixing an inefficient marketing process. And so I want to give you 3 things to think about, okay, that we see that happens on a pretty frequent basis that really puts gym owners and managers in a situation where they really don't know what's happening like they should or could. And so number 1, determine what your tedious tasks are. Determine what your tedious tasks are. What are your tedious tasks? Make a list of them, of these tedious tasks that you have to complete every day. And what's it worth? Okay, what's it worth? Okay, is it worth doing it? Is it giving you what you need? And maybe even more than that, is it something that you can have automated? Okay, or can you have somebody else handle it for you? Okay, I'll give you a sales example on it. I'll use myself. This was back when I first became a manager of a gym, and I got the job because I happened to be good in sales, and I was doing 100 sales a month, and becoming manager in a lot of ways we were kind of taking 100 sales out of the picture, and that was kind of a big thing to try to overcome. And I thought, well, I still want to sell, but I don't have time to take the tour. I don't have time to do all that and still run the club. And so I don't know if I'd call that a tedious task, but it was certainly a task that took me away from bigger things, right? And so I hired somebody that did nothing more than tours for me. It's all she did. And I gave her criteria, what I was looking for, what I wanted her to do. She'd give the tour, she'd give the introduction. It worked perfectly. I was able to maintain my sales volume and still run the club effectively. So identify, okay, when it comes to your marketing, what are the tedious tasks that you have to do that can be outsourced? You can hire someone to do it, bring on an intern. Again, I've used interns a lot over the years to do some of those tedious kind of tasks. And make sure we know the value of it, because we're trying to monitor the best use of our time here. So determine your tedious tasks, determine what those things are worth. How can you outsource it? How can you use automation or technology to get that job done? Number 2, this one maybe if I had to zero in, if I had to pick one thing, this might be the one thing. But know how much time you spend on data. And here's what I mean. How much time do you spend analyzing data versus how much time do you spend pulling data? A lot of folks that I talk to, they're not doing this at all. Okay, and we need to make sure we're looking at our data. You absolutely have to know your numbers. Okay, and so we get past that, and now we need to look at it. And a lot of times they don't know where to go to get it. Okay, with their gym software companies, they don't know where to go to get it. They don't know how to get it. They don't know how to look at it. They spend so much time trying to gather it, it never gets analyzed. Okay, and so make sure that we're gathering the data, but we're not spending all this time pulling it. Okay, let's get this process automated so it comes straight to us. If you're looking for a gym software company, check the links below for gym software companies. We've got a good one that we can recommend for you. But we want to spend our time analyzing the data. We want to spend our time analyzing the data. I mean, it's that simple. Okay, do we know what our acquisition cost is? Do we know what our cost per call is, our cost per show? Do we know our closing percentage? Do we know how many outbound calls we're making a day, how many appointments we're getting, our set percentage? Do we know all these key performance indicators? We want to be spending our time analyzing the data, not pulling it. Okay, And so if you're, first of all, make sure we're looking at it. Make sure we're getting it. And make sure we're not just spending our time pulling it. Okay, I mean, let's use technology to get this for us. Talk to your gym software company. Make sure you're getting that stuff fed to you, the information that you need to see to run your business. I can't stress that one enough, because if we don't know what the numbers are, how do we make decisions on it? I get folks all the time ask me, "Well, Jim, what do you think of this marketing piece? We did this a while back. We made X number of sales. What do you think?" Well, I really won't know what I think until I look at all that data. How many calls did we get? How many did we set? How many showed up? How many bought? Okay, you may find you lost money every time you sign somebody up. You never know. Okay, so make sure we're getting our data and make sure we're analyzing it, and then manage based on those objectives. And then last on my list, number 3, check that you're reaching the right audience. Check that you're reaching the right audience. Do you know the audience that you want to reach? Is it a young crowd? Is it a youthful crowd? Is it a senior crowd? Is it a working families kind of crowd? Is it a single mom kind of crowd? Is it a first-time workout or a first-time exerciser kind of group? Is it an experienced exerciser? Are we reaching the right groups? Okay. And some of these things you can look at, and you can look at your guest registers and look at your data. What's the age group on there? They all 19 and 20, and you'd rather reach 35 and 40. Okay, what's causing that? We need to go back and analyze this information. Look at your telephone inquiries. Same thing. Look at your analytics of people that are visiting your website. Make sure you're monitoring all of that. Make sure you're reaching the right audience. If you've got a program that really you're trying to reach maybe folks that have not really exercised in about a year, and folks that want to lose at least 20 pounds, maybe that's your audience. Okay, maybe your audience is someone who really is a hardcore workout person. All of those are good. Are we reaching the right people? Okay, I mean, I've talked to folks, we talk about marketing, and they'll comment that it's not working like they want, and they want to attract, kind of a deconditioned audience, folks that haven't done much, and bring them in, nurture them, help them get results. And I'll look at their videos that they're putting out there, and it's somebody with a big old sledgehammer hitting the tractor tire. That's probably not going to attract that first-time exerciser. Okay, and the other issue with some of this is some of the things that's just true about the industry is the industry a lot of times is viewed as where the fit go to get more fit. So we really need to make sure we're reaching that right audience and look at it, look hard at it, because even if you did sign them up, they may not stay with you too long. Okay, so 3 keys to identifying and fixing an inefficient marketing process. We need to get people in that door. You guys have heard me say, probably on more than once on several of these videos, we need to get the phone to ring, the door to swing, the email to ding, and the text to ping. Okay, and so we have to make sure we have a very efficient marketing process. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. If you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. If you find the information beneficial, please hit the like button. Consider becoming a member. And to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business to that next level, please check out the links below. And for any new club startups, for any new operators, you're looking to get started, you're thinking about it, check out the financing links below, where you can qualify for up to $300,000 in funding with a credit score of minimum of 680 and at least $50,000 in income. So some opportunities there if you're looking to get in the business or if you're looking to expand your existing business. And in addition, in the comment section below, please put the city you're in and then any challenges that you're having in the operation of your business, and we may use some of that information for future videos here on the channel. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. I appreciate you being here, and we look forward to seeing you all in that next video.